Where we landing, boys? Now, there are tons of dating apps out there, but I'm here to show you the top 5 right now so you can have more success out in the war zone in 2023. Whether you're trying to get laid, meet new people, find a +1, or you're looking for something a little more serious, Captain Save a Bro has got you covered, baby. So let's go. What is up? This is your captain speaking, and I'm here to show you how to navigate today's modern dating marketplace and self-improve so you can survive the war zone. Now, maybe you're struggling to get matches, maybe you're not, or maybe you're new and you just want to know what it's like to be on these online dating platforms before you hop on. I got you covered. I'm here to help you survive the modern dating war zone. Time to drop in, boys. There are tons of dating apps out there, but I'm going to show you the top 5, in my opinion, of course, that will bring you the most success. Now, 5 dating apps may sound like a lot, but if you are not wanting to pay for these apps, then you need to be on all these 5 to increase your chances. Because with the free version, you are going to be very limited, my friend, and I'll be going over the limits on the free versions of each. If you are a guy, then you need to be on all of these. And you also need to be hunting outside, not just online. But dating apps are a great place to maximize your reach and increase your chances. We need to use all strategies here, boys. Everything goes in the war zone. If you're a woman, you can get away with being on one of these. Even an average-looking woman will have exponentially more people reaching out to them than the best-looking guy out there. Let's face it, guys, about 80% of us are mostly invisible. And they've done studies where women find most guys unattractive on dating apps. I'll be showing the pictures right here on the screen, and I'll also be linking that study down below so you can check out how unattractive these ladies think we are. So we need to increase our chances and be on all of these. Keep in mind, I'll be showing you the free version of all these apps. I'll be doing a premium paid version review for all these and whether they are worth it or not. So make sure you subscribe down below because we got lots of content coming for you guys. I'm out here in the trenches with y'all. Look, I'm not a giga chad with the blue check mark that's 6 feet or making 6 figs. I'm a regular dude having success and taking L's along the way, slaying 304s, whales, dragons, and the occasional baddies from time to time. So drop a like for the captain because it's a war zone out here and I'm deep in the trenches. Without further ado, these are the top 5 dating apps for 2022 into 2023. These are in no particular order. I'm going to be showing you really quick a couple things I like about each, some that I don't, and some of the differences and similarities between them. We'll do a quick dive into each one of these. Let's jump right in. All right, first one, we got Tinder. Now, Tinder was the first app I've ever used, so let's jump right in. So this is what Tinder's gonna look like, okay? As you can see, as soon as you open it, this bottom little left fire icon is gonna be your feed, basically, okay? Now, all of them are gonna be very, very similar. You're gonna be able to look at their pictures if you click on the screen here. Now, this chick looks, okay, you know what? We're gonna give her a like. So we either swipe right or swipe left, okay? So you swipe right for the like, you swipe left for the nope. Okay, and that's what it is, okay? So now, you're gonna be very limited on the likes, okay? On the free version, you're gonna have about 25 to 100 likes per day, and it resets after 12 hours. Now, why is that a big range? Because you're gonna be very limited, okay, depending on what kind of user you are. Now, if they pick up that you are spamming the like button all day, they're gonna think you're some kind of a scammer or bot, okay? So they have an algorithm that picks up on that, so they're gonna limit the amount of reach you can get. If they notice something funky, they're probably gonna limit you, okay? So after your likes are done, bam, whatever, on to the next app, which is why I recommend having more than one app, because on the free ones, you're limited, okay? Now let's go to this second icon here on the bottom, okay? Now what I like about Tinder is you can basically find whatever you're looking for right here, guys. Now I like at the top how they have a photo verified section because you could bypass a lot of the scammers on here. Now, make no mistake, there's gonna be scammers no matter what in all of these apps. There are scammers everywhere. It's a scamdemic. It just is what it is, boys, but please stay safe out there, okay? I'll be coming out with a future video to keep you safe out there in the war zone. Now, what I like about Tinder, look, right here, maybe, you know, you're trying to share music right here with this Spotify music mode. Maybe you're looking for love, okay? Maybe that's what you're looking for, okay? It's cool, you know? I'm not really looking for that. My strategy is a little different. I got out of a long-term relationship not too long ago, so my strategy is variety right now, boys. So, just scroll, look, free tonight. I love that option. Let's be friends. Coffee date, you know, little black coffee. Bored at work. All the people being lazy at work, they're on here too, man. Make no mistake. And yeah, date night, whatever it is, maybe you want to talk about movies, binge watching, social causes, yada, yada, yada. That's what it is. That's what I like about Tinder. You can pretty much find what you're looking for right here. This little star icon here in the middle is going to be your likes. So at the top right here, you're going to see 36 likes. Wow. Okay. Cool, cool. As you can see, they're all blurry. I can't really see them. But to be honest, guys, most of these likes, probably about 85% of them, I'm probably not going to find super attractive or be attracted to. There's probably going to be like a bunch of, not a bunch, but there's probably going to be a few scammers, probably a few dudes, if we're being honest here. No offense, and not knocking if you're into that. I'm just not into that, but that's what happens. Likes sent, you can see the likes you sent, pretty cool. You know, if you want to check out the profile again, boom, you can see that. Top picks, I don't really have that for the premium version. You could swipe on these, but it's gonna cost you a super like. Okay, and a super like, when you like them, they're gonna get a notification with the star next to it, letting them know that you super like them. Okay, so that's gonna increase your chances because they're gonna be like, hey, this guy right here sent me a super like. Okay, maybe I should give him a chance. Okay, so those are cool. They do work, not all the time. They're hit or miss. It is what it is. This fourth icon right here is going to be your message section, okay? This is what the feed will look like, okay? Now, I got a bunch of messages here, guys, but don't worry. I've been stacking these up for more than 6 months. I've been on these apps, okay? So some conversations have completely died out. It is what it is. Some haven't even replied. Some are, these women are weird, man. They'll be all up on you, then none, okay? As you can see right here, oops, you missed the match. So that's letting me know that I think I swiped left on someone earlier. And I guess they liked me and I swiped left. So oops, it is what it is. We missed out on that, okay? At the top, it's going to show you right here new matches. Maybe you haven't messaged them yet and they'll pop up right there. That's basically it for that. In the bottom right is going to be the profile section and the settings, okay? Now, what I like about the settings here is you can mess around with distance in the free version. So if you're looking for someone a little closer by, well, you just bring down the mileage, okay? If you're looking for someone a little bit further, maybe away from your city, which is what I like to do, then I increase the mileage. You know, it depends how much you want to drive, how much you don't. Okay, you can pick the option, only show me people in this range. But when you do run out, it will show you more people, okay? Now, show me women, of course, whatever you're into, that's all fine and dandy. Age preference, 18. I just keep it all the way to 100, you know what I'm saying? But on a serious note, I've seen people, some baddies, by the way, that are like 97, and that's because you can't change your age here. So once you put your age and you messed up on that age, then that's kind of what you got to go with, okay? So that's kind of how this works. All right, now control who you see. This is kind of neat right here. I believe this is only when you have Tinder Plus. Tinder Plus is another version of it, and it's the version above the free version. I'll leave it on balanced, okay? You could also change it to recently active, so it'll show you the people that have been active, okay? So if you want profiles that are actually active, then you'll leave that. I've done both, but I just leave it on standard if I'm being honest. Version right there's a option right here, show me on Tinder if you want to be seen. Obviously, if you want to break, you don't want people to see, bam, just turn it off. Okay, now this is what I like right here, guys. Block contacts. So you can see right here 111 contacts blocked because I don't want to see no friends, no clients, nobody. I want to meet new people. I don't want to see anybody that I know, okay? I don't want no exes seeing me on there, okay? But I don't even give a F anyways because I can do what I want. So I like to block them though. It's cool, you know? Maybe, you know, you don't want to see your cousin on here. You better block her just in case. Anyways, and that's basically it, Tinder boys. Let's jump into the next one. Ready to Bumble. Bumble is up, okay? Now, like I said, most of these are gonna look very, very similar. So we're gonna run it through real quick, okay? Now, the first page that pops up is your feed, okay? To look at the profile, it's just going to be a little bit different. You're kind of just scrolling down on this one, okay? As you can see right here, okay? Whatever she's looking for, you can kind of see her stats, yada, 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 okay? And it's the same thing, right? You swipe right if you're interested. You swipe left if you're not, okay? So this one's a little cutie. Oh, what? I'm out of likes for the day, okay? Now, speaking of likes, you're going to be also very limited on this one, okay? Now, you're limited from what I remember. You're going to be limited to about 25 free likes per day, okay? And this one is also going to be similar to Tinder, okay? They have an algorithm, so if they see you're on like a liking frenzy, they're probably going to like you because they think you're some kind of scammer or bot, or they just want you to upgrade. That's just what it is, okay? Now, the interesting thing about Bumble here is the women message you first, okay? Now, one thing I forgot to mention about Tinder is when you match, you have the option of messaging them right away, okay? Now, on Bumble, if you match, they have to message you first. So, some of these ladies forget they even got these profiles and they never message you. Some of them got their IG so you can reach out to them. If they do, I don't even do that. They better message me first so I know they're interested, okay? Because I'm not going to waste my time boosting your follower count on IG, okay? So really quick, this is the feed, which is the second bottom icon right here in the middle. Right here, when we go to the left, this is just going to be your profile, okay? Spotlights are the same as boost, so it brings up your profile higher in their algorithm for about 30 minutes. Super swipe is the same thing as a super like, and as you can see right here, they got $2 for a spotlight, $167 for a super swipe or super like. You got to pay to play, like I said, on some of these. They do work, okay? But we'll talk about that later on, okay? Right here is where you can see your likes, and I got the free version. Again, very similar. I can't see who likes me, okay? I can't really tell. Right here, you're gonna have your messages. Ooh, I got okay. And then this is what the feed is gonna look like. As you can see right here at the top, this little red, you see right here, it says 22. I'm gonna click on that person real quick. It says they have 22 minutes to message me, okay? So I believe they have about 12 hours to message you, okay? You can extend by 12 hours or 24 hours. I believe it's 24 hours. So if you can see right here, this young lady right here, I could extend her time to try and message me for 24 hours. Now, this is neat, okay? It could be helpful. If you're on the free version, you can only do that once, okay, per day, okay? But as you can see, guys, it's basically the same, except this one you have to wait for them to message you. I like Bumble as well. Really quick right here, little filter settings. What I do like about this, very similar. Look, you can change the age preference on the free version. Some of you can't even change the preferences at all on some of these free versions. Look, I want to meet women, of course, 18 to 80 plus. See people 2 years or either way. See people on either side for run out. Yes, sir. Distance, whatever you want here, guys. Pretty cool. Languages, you can mess with that too. Whatever it is, okay? So these advanced filters, you're not going to be able to mess with them unless you upgrade. Now, these filters do come in handy, okay? Especially if you're trying to narrow down your results of what you're looking for, something serious or not. But that's basically Bumble, folks. Let's move on. All right, we got OKCUPID. Okay, let's jump right in. Now, very similar, as you can see the feed, right? You're either gonna swipe right or swipe left, okay? Now, what I do like about OKCUPID is, contrary to the other ones, or different from the other ones, is you can actually not message them right away, but you can leave a comment on their picture right away and stand out. With Bumble, they have to message you first. On Tinder, you have to wait till you match to even message. So really quick right here, okay, we're gonna use this as an example. We got a profile right here, okay, yada yada yada. We're gonna go ahead and click right here, and it says introduce yourself to the name. I'm not gonna say it anyways, so you could say what's up. You could also comment on the picture, same thing. I'm gonna be like, hey, your glasses are awesome, whatever. I don't really care what I'm saying here, guys. The point is, boom, that's it. That's all I'm gonna literally say. Bam, keep browsing. So they're gonna get the notification and they're gonna be able to see your comment right away. So that is very, very cool, because it's almost like you're messaging them. Sometimes I don't even comment related to the picture. I just say, hey, what's up? How's your week going on, baby girl? You know, something like that, something light. But that's what I like about OKCUPID, okay? That's gonna be the one huge difference for all of them, okay? You can see the likes right here, same thing. Look, all these likes are blurry. Oops, upgrade, I ain't gonna do all that, okay? Other thing about OKCUPID is it asks you a bunch of questions to see your percentage of or percentage of, I believe, of likelihood to match best with, something like that. As you can see right here, me and this young lady says 68%, okay? That means we have a 68% probability, I guess, that we go together, okay? Now, it asks you a bunch of questions here, guys. Now, look, would you date someone that vape use e-cigs? I put yeah. She said nah. Which best word describes you? Blah, blah. So as you can see, right, you can see these prompts right here, okay? Some of them are cheesy and corny. OKCUPID offers that. So it just gives you a little bit more insight on what kind of the person is like, okay? Messages here, very same thing, okay? Bye, here's what the message feed is gonna look like, okay? Again, some, yours might be dry. I have dry weeks. It is what it is, man. You're gonna have some weeks better than others, but this is what it's like. They all look the same, okay? So I'm gonna just run right through it. Preferences, what I like about OkCupid is you do have a little bit more liberty of your preferences compared to the other ones. Now let's look. Age, you know how I am, 18 to 99, baby. Okay, a distance, 50 miles, 100 miles. Woo, we could go anywhere, okay? Really quick here on OkCupid, look. You could pick whatever you're looking for. Look, thin, you know what? We're going to put this one too, baby, because I don't discriminate. I'm an equal opportunity employer. Let's go. So, really quick, you can pick the options here. I like to just put all of them to increase my chances, okay? Height, you could pick the height, really cool. On the other ones, if you noticed, you couldn't really do that. I know I went through it quick, but you can't really do that. On this one, you can do that. So, pretty cool. Languages, orientation, ethnicity. So, as you can see, you have a lot more liberty to mess around with the settings and find a better match for you, okay? I do like to tweak the settings when I'm looking for something more specific, but honestly, I just leave it open to any just so I could just filter through it myself in case I missed one, okay? So that's why I just have them open. And then the last one right here is the profile, and it'll tell you right here what percent of like your profile you completed. It'll tell you right here, look, expand your about me to at least 50 words. Currently it's 30. I guess I keep it short and sweet. That's just the way I like to do it. And it tells you right here, look, you can answer your questions. Kind of what I talked about earlier. I just answered, I don't know, I guess 33. I'm not here to answer all those 100, okay? I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. And that's OkCupid. All right, we got Hinge. Now, Hinge is going to be actually pretty similar to OkCupid in terms of you can comment on that picture, basically leaving a message. Now, that's what I like about OkCupid and Hinge, because you could do that option, okay? So really quick, boom, add a comment right here. Now, I believe I'm out of likes right here. Let me see if I even try. All right, cool. So it says right here, I'm out of free likes for today. One quick note on that. Hinge is also gonna give you the lowest amount of likes per day. I believe it is 8 likes per day, and then it resets at 4 a.m. The next day. Okay, that's kind of just how it works. That's just kind of their system, because they all want you to upgrade, okay? So all these apps are going to be very similar. So when you open up, there's going to be your feed. You're going to see their prompts, okay? Hinge has this thing called prompts. So as you can see right here, we'll get along if you like Pokemon, 80s music, making art, being silly cats. Well, I love Pokemon and 80s music, baby. So anyways, that's just what it is. You can check right here really quick. Look, you see their height, their age. Ooh, what is this? Bisexual. Anyways, moving on. As you can see right here. Now, one thing too right here I will say about Hinge is where I'll find people looking for the most relationships, okay? Now, don't get it twisted. You'll find people that aren't looking for a relationship either, if you know what I mean. But in Hinge, you'll find that the most, okay? So keep eyes on that. It's not really a knock or anything. I'm just saying, okay? Here's a lot of women to go for that. Okay, so cool. Really quick, all the same, okay? You can see the pictures. This second one right here, this little star is called standouts. Now, here's where you're going to find the baddies, basically. All the baddies are here. Basically, everyone's trying to like them, and then they're most popular there. So the only way to like these gorgeous baddies right here is to send them a rose. So look, I actually got one rose right here. You could actually buy roses, okay? And the rose here is basically like a super like or a super swipe on the other platforms, okay? They're going to get notified right away that you sent them their like or super like rose, and they're going to get that. They're actually going to get a message right away, and they're going to see that rose, okay? So you are going to stand out. Like I said, they don't always work, but they can be very helpful, okay? So as you can see, baddies galore, okay? Keep in mind, most of these probably won't reply to you. Honestly, I think none of them ever reply to me, even with the rose, but it is what it is. It's a numbers game, baby. We will keep trying. Right here is where you can see your likes. Now, what I do like about Hinge here too is it'll only show you one person at a time, and it will blur the rest, but once you clear one of them, it'll go. So for example, this person liked me. I'm sorry, baby girl, you're gorgeous, but I'm gonna have to say no. Now, as you can see, this other person popped up, and take my word for it, she's not blurry anymore. Look, she commented, EDC, are you going next year? So she actually commented on my picture. So that actually stands out, boys. So same thing. So that's what I like about this, because you can leave the comments, okay, and you can stand out. So that's what I do like about Hinge, okay? It's a little bit different from the rest. Here's going to be your message section, very similar to the rest, okay? Here's where your feed is. There's a hidden section if you want to hide some of the responses. Some went dead, some I don't even know what's going on anymore, but we just leave them there. Sometimes they go cold, sometimes we try to warm up them leads again, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Right here, we're going to go to your settings, okay? Now we could just edit the profile right here. You could edit those prompts, kind of like how I put earlier, how I showed you earlier actually. And then blah, blah, blah. You just set up your polls, your prompts, whatever it is. You could put, where you work, job title, however much you want to share. I share a bit, but not too much. That way they're still intrigued to want to meet me. If I put everything on here, then what's the fun? And, they already know everything about me. I like to leave a little mystery on there, okay? And what's behind the stash? Okay. So very similar, guys. So what I like about Hinge, again, you could comment. That's one major thing different from Tinder and Bumble, but similar to OKCUPID, okay? And that's basically it for Hinge. Oh, really quick, actually, let's dive into the filters, because right here, see all these with the lock, you cannot edit them, okay? So look, you can't edit the height, children, family plans, education level, politics. You can't mess with any of that, okay? So it does come in handy if you're trying to filter out certain people. I don't really care about that, okay? I have success on the free version, but I will be making a review on the paid version as well. All right, let's go to the next, but not least, we got KASUAL with the K. Now, I will say this app is the most probably scammy. This is where there's the most scammers, hookers even, okay? But it is the fastest and best place if you're trying to hook up, okay? So, let's jump right into this, okay? Now, this first screen right here, as you can see, there's 4 unknown cards here, okay? Now, if you flip it and there's a person on the other side of that, you can message them for free, which is pretty cool. Right here, they're called superflips. As you can see here, you could buy some, okay? Now, let's see, guys, which one. Oh, I actually got it. And as you can see, it's actually a really dark-ass photo. Honestly, I'm not really attracted to this person, but we're going to like them, and we're also going to message them just so you can see what this app is all about. As you can see, I said hey with 3 Y's. You know what that means. Anyways, really quick, KASUAL also, as you can see, that's the person I actually flipped. They were in the feed. You could change your like the other ones. Look, you can change your location. Look, I'm gonna put it to here. I'm gonna blur out my location so you don't see. This one, I will say, has the least amount of users, okay? And when you do like someone, they don't pop up on your feed again. Sometimes with Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, OKCUPID, the feed gets recycled. So let's say you like them, or you swipe left on them and you didn't like them, later on down the line, they'll probably pop up on your feed again. This one, once you like them once, unless they made another new profile, they won't show up again, okay? So it does have like the interface isn't the most flashy or whatever compared to the other ones, but for hookups, this is your spot. And this one, no beating around the bush, no time was wasted here. You already know what time it is if you're on this one, okay? The message section right here, similar to the rest, guys. I don't really have to dive into this. The message section, top right, if you like, whatever. And then the profile section, what I do like about this one as well, it has the most amount of privacy. So if you're trying to keep things low, you definitely can right here. Look, as you can see right here, it says man. Obviously, I'm a man. You don't even have to put your name here. It doesn't even ask you for your name. It just asks you to put some pictures. You could even hide your face like this, and they're cool with it. They even provide you filters to keep your privacy, okay? So this one I like the most because it's short, sweet, and yeah, if you're on here, you already know what time it is, okay? You got the boost right here, same thing, which is just like the boost on the other ones, duh, okay? And that's it for this one, guys. KASUAL, short and sweet, one of my favorites. That's number 5, baby. And that is it. Those are the top 5 dating apps of 2022 and 2023. Remember, guys, you want to be on all these 5 to increase your chances. Do not get discouraged if you're not getting any matches. This is a numbers game at the end of the day. The numbers are on your side. Results will also vary depending on what city you're in. Bigger cities will provide more opportunities, so you need to switch up your location sometimes to get more matches, okay? We'll be going over a lot more tips and tricks to make sure your profile is standing out. So if you found any value or entertainment from this video, make sure to hit the like and sub down below. This is Captain Save a Bro, over and out.